Please, if you know this girl, I want you to tag her in my comment section. I'm gonna give her 150k now to buy airtime. Just 150k. Make use and buy airtime. This girl has analyzed, has finished Sadoboj. Oh yo. Man, you know Sadoboj, he went to that podcast rant. He said that bear are cheap. This lady, she rubbish me. I have a video. I'll be quiet since on Sadoboj. I only did one video on her. Sadoboj now from very wretched family. Very wretched. You understand? I don't do research on. I'm going to post the video maybe later in the evening. But right now, this lady, fellow woman like her, has come out to analyze her. This lady feelings and her boss. So that is why I get gift of 150k for her to buy a time. I beg, if you know her, connect her to me. Tag her for this comment section. I want wire 150k to her. Now, make she take buy a time. Now, watch this video. Before you watch her, help me like this video. Make sure you share her because Sadoboj, until this video get to Sadoboj, this video will help her. It may serve as a therapy to her. All right, thank you.
My talking stage no dey last more than one day. I dey bill you for if you talk to me for morning, I dey bill you for evening. If you no fit, you go. There's no time. I don't have time. I'm stressed. Life is stressing me already. Don't come and ask for my own. Men go make your eyes scare. Because some girls are like understanding girlfriend, but that man will see you like a stupid person. I was with this guy last year and he used me. He had money, he didn't give me. He's a married man. I regret it so bad because I feel like I always feel pity for married women and everything. So when I feel say men they scarce, should I show you my DM?
No, please do.
They are not scarce.
No, but those men
are very cheap.
You do know that if we take that girl's brain and we put it in a man's body, that man will be in poverty if he there has a brain like the one that girl has. But that girl has what they would call female privilege. You know, privilege of just being a woman. That you can be so low IQ'd, but because you have breast and yash, you can actually go and sit down in a podcast with enlightened people like Nedu and the rest of the people that are in that podcast. They know that what she's saying is rubbish, but they are entertaining the rubbish. Do you think they would take such low IQ comments from a man? But they accept it from a woman. I am not saying that she's not good for anything. She's good for something. For men's entertainment. Like she rightfully said, if you give her the right amount of money, she will open her legs for you. So there is something that she's good at. That is how she makes her money. I have been observing the kind of people that they bring onto The Honest Bunch podcast. And I've noticed that the men that they bring onto that podcast, before you are a man, before you can get on that podcast, you have to be some kind of legend. Because they only bring up legendary men. They brought up people like Don Jazzy, Ali Baba, some famous musicians, some famous producers, some political, people, some men that are of really, really high standing. But on the flip side, what kind of women have they, brought on to that podcast? 99.5, let me not say 99.9% of the women that go on that podcast, Honest Bunch, are a bunch of ashawus. They don't have any other thing attached to their names. It's only a very few. I can only remember one person that was a female that went on that podcast, that was somebody who built herself up from her intellect, not actually sexualizing herself. And that person is this girl from the Jara, you know that girl, Helen Paul. She was the only woman that I can think on the top of my head that actually came on that podcast that I respected as somebody who earned her value. The rest of the women that I can remember that has been on that podcast, the only thing they come to talk about is how they are billing men for money. But it was a different case for Helen Paul because she actually had value to give. It's so funny that these women claim that they are independent women. But if you check the business that they are in the business of sexualizing themselves. So therefore, whatever money that they have, they don't earn it because of their value. They earn it because men give it to them. If men decide not to patronize their business anymore, they will go broke. But they claim to be so independent. Independent of who? But I understand. Tell yourself whatever it is you can tell yourself so that you can sleep well at night. But the truth still remains that you are not independent. You are using your body, sexualizing your body, selling your body for money. And who pays for such services? Men. You can't say you are independent of men when the business you are selling, it is men who are patronizing it. If the men decide not to patronize your business anymore, trust me, you will be a brokey. Dusty brokey. How can someone who claims to be feeling sorry for married women, you are looking out for married women, you feel sorry for married women, but you are the one sleeping with their husband? You for just close your mouth for not talking. And then the most disgracing one was the one where she admitted that she was dating this married man who was rich, and the man they knock her for free upon all the sense that you claim you have. A married man used you for free, but you want a single man who has everything going for himself to pay for you. Any man that will pay a dime, to see this girl. Any man that will pay a dime to knock this girl, you are a simp. The real definition of simp. If a married man can have her for free, and now dump her, left her, and you want to go and pay for it, then you are a real definition of simp. You need to go and get your game up. She's bragging with the number of men that are in her DM. My dear, we don't brag about men that are in our DM that we are not attracted to, men that we don't like. They are in your DM. You will not answer or respond to them because they are the men that you don't like. You are not attracted to them. Come back later when the men that you like DM you. Come back and brag about that one. For now, you have nothing to brag. Do you know how I know that they are the men that you don't like? If they were the men that you liked, they will not be in your DM. You would have started dating one. But they are the men that you don't like. But I know the kind of men that you like. You like the high value Odogu them. The Davido, the Whiskey, the Burna Boys. Those rich, Ned Woko kind of rich men. Those politician kind of rich status men. Those are the men that you like. But spoiler alert, those men, they have a particular taste of women that they like. Do you know what they like? They like beautiful, soft, submissive, quiet, nurturing, virtuous women. They don't like masculine women like you. You are masculine as fuck. You don't have the authority, You don't have what it takes to make rise. You are the kind of woman that they will see and they will just go down. So why would they even approach you if they are not aroused by you? On a scale of 1 to 10, what will I rate you? I will rate you a solid 5 over 10. You know why? Because I think you are an average. You're a cute girl. Me, I'm a 4 or 5 over 10. I rate you a 5 over 10 because you are a cute young girl. But you see, the moment you open your mouth, you drop to a 3 over 10. I would have said a 0 over 10. But because I know that there are some simps out there that will still tolerate you, that's why I gave you a 3. Because trust me, you can find one simp that will take you. If you change your attitude and your behavior and the way you talk and the way you think, maybe you might be able to land yourself one Odogu if you try to change these things fast now that you are young. However, I will not advise any, vibrant young man to, take the risk with you. But why should they take the risk with you, who, if you want to listen, to go and change your ways and, remodel yourself and put yourself out there as a virtuous woman? Why will a man wait for you to go through all those transitions when he can actually look out into the world and find a woman who is already at the place where he wants? Why should he wait for you? On the other hand, if the man was in a place where he should not be and he needs time to remodel himself, I'm sure that you will not wait for him. So why would the man wait for you? But I'm sure you'll be fine. You're a smart girl. I'm sure you'll be fine. You know why? Because there's one simp there that